the sixth and final member of the Constructicon team. It has been a long time coming. Mixmaster. I was looking forward to him so much. I actually was. Like I said in a previous video, he was one of the first Constructicons that I had as a child. And I only had 3 of them as well, so having this is extra special for me. Like, I'm just going to get straight into it. So we'll take a quick look at his vehicle mode first there. So nice purple for the windshield and the windows. And actually it looks like all the windows all the way around are painted. Proper cement mixer truck. Not whatever the hell that monstrosity was that was in Combiner Wars. This was done. This is it done right. The cement drum itself, that doesn't rotate, unfortunately, and it is actually a separate piece. It was packaged separately in the box, but as you've seen, it tabs in there securely, so securely. So quick look at the details here. Nice details. So you have a ladder. My tongue has stopped working. Ladder detail. Christ, what is going on? Molded into the side here. I'm assuming it's a ladder detail. It looks like it. And actually, hold on. I was wrong. Not all the windows are painted. I just noticed there's windows here molded in, not painted, but that's not the end of the world. Nice details there. Nice silver for the front, Decepticon logo front and center there. Kind of silver or gunmetal grey for the grille. Now it's coming up as gunmetal grey on the camera, but when you're looking at it in person, depending as to how the light hits, there you go. See what I mean? So I don't know if it's gunmetal grey or if it's actually silver. It's weird, it changes colour. Like there's the bottom. He hides his robot mode well. Like obviously the hands are standing out there. You can see his Decepticon logo on his belly button, but I love how they molded in this part of the drive shaft. I think it's the drive shaft. Not 100%, I don't know vehicles that well, but I like how they molded that in anyway, part of the underworkings of the vehicle. He does roll fairly well. Not all the wheels catch up, like these ones here aren't catching. It seems like it's just the front 2 wheel, or the front and back wheel, and it's the same here. This wheel basically is just there for show. So with this guy, I'm going to do things a little differently. With all the others, I've gone into their robot mode first and then went into their alt mode. With Mixmaster, it's actually a lot easier to get him into his alternate mode from this point first. So I'm just going to go straight into that because I can go from alt mode to combine mode and to robot mode so much easier. So I'll show you exactly what I mean now. So first thing you want to do, now to anybody who had the G1 toy, you may remember they had to pull and then angle this back bit up. Obviously you're not going to do that here, but what they've done to get around that I thought was just a stroke of genius. You're going to take this front section of the cab, start untabbing it like so, pull it forward. It's on a double hinge. You can see it come up just like that, and just swing it all the way around to the top and tab it into place. You then want to take his hands, just untab them like so, like that. Now yes, you do need them back like that. It is essential for the transformation. And then, or not the transformation, for the combine mode. And then you flip down these panels here for his heels, and there you have Mixmaster in his robot mode. And yeah, that is Devi foot I've ever seen. And like the way this works here, I thought that was clever. I thought that worked beautifully, works so well. It like doesn't the look is not compromised. Oh, actually, there's one last thing you need to do. This is optional. Actually, no, sorry. It is an optional piece of transformation, but not for the combine mode. That's my mistake there. Oops, I'm human, okay? Nobody is perfect. But anyway, the hands out here, I know even me, when I first seen this toy revealed, I wasn't thrilled with the arms sticking out like that. No, you don't have to have them out that far, you know, or that far, however. You don't. You can just have them there even where they're just slightly resting behind this tab. The only reason they have to come out is because he needs to be doing, it all depends as to how much ankle tiltage you want to give the guy, you know? So, depending on the amount of ankle tiltage, that will determine how much you bring the arms out. But as you tilt his ankle, the arm moves anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, that's it. That's his foot modes, and yeah, it looks exactly like Devastator's foot. Now, to get into robot mode, like I said, it's the only one where it's easier to get into robot mode from the alt mode, or as easy as going from the alt mode. First thing you want to do, and this is where it's optional, is bring this down, flip it around, and just tuck that in like that. And to come to the front here now, flip these panels back up, come to the front, just bring all that back down. All right, there we go. So just start expanding this out, bring the legs up just like that. Let me see. Bring out these toes, is it? Actually, hold on. Feline attack. Sorry about that. Cat became inquisitive. So, just separate the legs like so. Fold these panels in, just like that. Now, again, I made one mistake. These panels you don't want out for robot mode. Leave them in. They're only out for combine mode. So leave those in like that. Now you just bring this panel down, untab the arms, bring the shoulders down like so, chest down the rest of the way, and there you go. That is basically it. There you have Mixmaster in his robot mode, and yeah, that is a G1 Mixmaster. Now, they did change a couple of things, like on hook. The original Mixmaster, this wasn't back here, these were on the top, but it's not that big a deal. The head sculpt, just looking at that there quickly, the head sculpt is spot on. Like, that is straight up Mixmaster head sculpt. And even the detail on the rest, like the chest, nice red spot there, Decepticon logo on his stomach. Don't know why that's there. Should have been able to fold it in, but all in all, like, it's a clean transformation. He looks a lot better than his Combiner Wars counterpart. Now, for articulation, the head, I think, is on a ball. No, it's not. It's just, oh wait. Yes, the head is on a ball joint, but because of this piece here, it is hard to get to his head and turn it around, as you can see. So while his head is on a ball joint, it's not the easiest thing to move, and now I can't get his head back. Back in a second. And we're back. Okay, so that was a lot harder to do than it should have been. Okay, so while the head is on a ball joint, it's extremely difficult to move. Arms, shoulders can do a full 360. They can raise up that far. If you use the transformation hinge, you can get a bit of a shoulder shrug going if that serves any purpose for you. Bicep rotation and single jointed elbow, which gives you about 90 degrees of bend. Nothing at the wrist whatsoever, not even an inward joint. Waist doesn't have a waist rotation. Waist bend, if that serves any useful purpose for you. And then legs can go forward. Oh wait, hold on. We're about to have a visitor. Until she decides to show up. Legs can go forward that far, they can go back that far, and then outwards that far with the Jean-Claude Van Damme level of splits. And then the knees, and there she is. Really? You're gonna say hello to everybody. Sorry about that. So, where was I? Oh yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme level of splits. And knees, you've got... See, the knees are a bit weird. If you have the knees bending while the leg is forward, you have just ever so slightly under 90 degrees. But as soon as you bring them back, because of this piece here, you lose range in the knee bend. So yeah, there's that. And for accessories, he comes with his gun, which for some reason is packaged in 2 pieces and will only go in one way. So you have a very clear tab on the bottom that will go into this piece here that's keyed to take a look at that. Just slot together and then straight into his hand. And then of course the mixing barrel. Just back in a sec. Sorry about that, everyone. Cat was, shall we say, misbehaving. All right, I'm going to try and wrap this up quickly before she decides to climb things she's not meant to. This is one of the better figures of the set by far. I think, without a doubt, the 3 best figures from this set is Mixmaster, Lawn Haul, and Scrapper. Definitely the 3 best ones. The 2 leg bots and the crotch bot, they are the ones that are holding this figure up. Pun intended. But they are the most solid. They feel the most solid. They're the most enjoyable to play with. I highly enjoy these figures. Even the limbots and the upper torso, they're not absolutely terrible, but they are the weakest of the set by far. But anyway, that has been my look at the set, the Constructicon set. So join me tomorrow when I will be showing you exactly how to combine these guys together into Devistator. And until then, remember, being a nerd is the right of all sentient beings. Peace.